how, outside of maybe making videos, which is pretty brilliant and I appreciate it, at least myself and most other men,
Yeah.
how do we train young girls to take accountability for their lives and their actions and not blame poverty and not blame, yeah, well, everyone was doing it, yeah, well, whatever. How do we change that type of environment and culture, especially for young girls that are coming up now?
I always say in my videos that if you're gonna do something, you're doing it to yourself.
Mm.
So I can say, okay, this guy, he cheated on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go sleep with his friends. So that guy gonna be affected by the fact that you're sleeping with his friends just to get back at him? He's not. You're the one that's going to be affected by the fact that now you're sleeping with other people. That's your body. That's something that you're doing to yourself. So I can't say, well, the reason why I'm living this life is because this man cheated on me. He never treated me well. So this is the result of that. I'm going to do this because, yeah, he did that. And I'm like, but this is you, though. You're the one facing the consequences. You're the one suffering. So if you think you're doing it to someone else, that's where you're getting it wrong. So I think them not taking accountability is them thinking that they're not doing it to themselves, they're doing it to men. So if I'm always online and I'm saying, yeah, men, we hate men. Oh, you guys are, what do they call these South African men? Oh, yeah, ugly, leprechauns, yay. They call them whatever
Damn.
names. You think that that's doing something to men. Like they see your video and they scroll past. Like it's not that deep for them. You're the one that's sitting there with all that hate. You're the one that's sitting there with all that running away from yourself because you don't want to face yourself. You're constantly looking on the outside. So that's why I always try to tell them that if you're not going to listen to your mom or you're gonna go with whatever society is saying that, it's not your fault, blame men, you must just know that you're doing it to yourself, no one else. So that's why I always took accountability and I'm like, okay, some things, girl, you didn't make the right decision there. And whose life is that changing? Mine. Penuel is gone. He doesn't know me. He doesn't even care. He's moved on with his life. I'm the one that's remaining in the situation. So that's why I need to take accountability for myself, not for you.
Yeah.
So for a lot of women think that if they take accountability, that means the men are free. Like, men are free. They're not going to suffer. They're not going to... It's not in your hands to make them suffer. It's not in your hands to make sure men feel the pain of what they did to you or what you think they're doing in society. When you can only take the part where it's for you and what you can do for yourself. The rest...
Outside of your parents, because I think that's very important. There's a lot of girls that go to church. There's a lot of girls who claim they are Christians. But they don't have your moral compass and they don't have your discipline, I guess I'd call it. I'm worried that you may be unique. And we may make videos and speak about it and ask girls and even ask them to go to church. But nothing's going to change. I think some of the questions I'm going to ask you are unfair because I'm almost expecting you to be an expert on some of these things. Where do you think we got it wrong, specifically as Black people? Because we had, well, Christianity comes with the colonizers, of course, but it's some type of moral compass. But we had a way of living before, which wasn't Christian, but it still was about female purity. It still was about preserving your body. It wasn't about sleeping with every guy whose father has lots of cows.
Yeah.
Where do you think we went wrong as a nation, as a Black nation in particular?